In the opening scene, Huo Yuanjia arrives at Lu Xiying's stronghold. He solemnly declares that it is the 100th day since Huang Wenfa's death, a symbolic and significant day meant to settle all unresolved blood debts, especially the one he bears with Lu Xiying. Arrogant and unflinching, Lu Xiying accepts the challenge without hesitation, eager for a final and decisive showdown.
也给霍元甲累得差不多了，
让我一枪就结束他。
哎。
Amid the clash, Herman suddenly steps forward, drawing a pistol and aiming it at Huo. Before he can pull the trigger, Sha Yan arrives just in time and thwarts the ambush, saving Huo Yuanjia from certain death. Lu Xiying immediately recognizes her and signals his disciples to attack. A ferocious battle ensues between Huo Yuanjia and Lu Xiying. Meanwhile, Sha Lang, Lu Zhensheng, and the others pursue Gao Qi. With nowhere left to run, Gao Qi collapses to his knees before Sha Yan, pleading for mercy. She remains silent and cold, dragging him back to face Huo Yuanjia. In a final attempt to twist the narrative, Gao Qi claims he had been plotting to assassinate Lu Xiying all along, saying he was coerced into everything. Dayou and Lu Zhensheng, enraged by the deceit and the memory of Huang Wenfa, demand his execution. Once again, Huo Yuanjia intervenes. Refusing to let revenge dictate their actions, he allows Gao Qi to leave, wounded, disgraced, and alone. But Gao Qi's fate is sealed just beyond the city gate. Watching him depart, Sha Lang's expression turns grim. He cannot allow a traitor to walk free. Without hesitation, he silently drives a knife into Gao Qi's back, ending his life. Months later, Nong Jinsun encourages Huo Yuanjia to remain in Shanghai and rebuild. With Huo's family scattered and suffering, Nong proposes establishing a new martial arts school, not only to strengthen the Chinese spirit but also to challenge the arrogance of foreign powers. He has already secured a suitable site for this new beginning. Soon, Huo Yuanjia brings his entire family to Shanghai. With Nong Jinsun's full support, they establish the Jing Wu Men Martial Arts School. The school's grand opening is a lively celebration. Outside its gates, the street comes alive with the pounding of drums and the vibrant movements of a lion dance troupe. Suddenly, the festive atmosphere is shattered. Lei Tingyun, the respected master of the Bagua sect, arrives with his entourage. Known across Shanghai, Lei has heard rumors that Huo Yuanjia has been disrespecting the city's martial artists, and he has come to challenge him. Before any resolution can be reached, another figure appears. Yi Xiangxing, the prideful champion of Southern Fist, storms in with his followers. He declares his intent to break 3 of Huo's ribs and forces a fight upon him. But before it begins, Yi produces a life and death contract, demanding that Huo sign it and engage in a no-holds-barred duel. Before Huo can fully process the situation, Batu, a fearsome Mongolian wrestling master, arrives with towering presence and menace. He threatens to crush Huo Yuanjia in front of the public. Watching from a nearby tea-house balcony is Mr. Rong. Amused and cold, he stands and pressures Huo to choose one of the 3 challengers to face first. But Huo sees through the charade and refuses to be drawn into the scheme. Enraged by the defiance, Mr. Rong commands the construction of a fighting ring right in front of the Jing Wu School, declaring that Huo will be publicly humiliated the following day. By the next day, the ring is complete. Crowds gather, drawn by the promise of spectacle. Reporters swarm the scene. Editor-in-Chief Cao arrives with his staff, eager to capture every detail. Batu, Yi Xiangxing, and Lei Tingyun arrive early, confident that Huo has fled once again. Eventually, Mr. Rong arrives. Unknown to most, he has positioned men all around the Jingwu premises to ensure that Huo Yuanjia cannot escape this time. Then, the staged spectacle begins. Editor-in-Chief Cao ascends the platform and dramatically reads a statement aloud to the crowd, one filled with slander, mocking Huo Yuanjia's honor and portraying him as a disgrace to the martial arts world. He seizes the moment to promote Haishang Zhenbao as the only reliable source of truth. Suddenly, the school's doors swing open. Huo Yuanjia steps out, calm and resolute. The 3 challengers, Badu, Yi Xiangxing, and Lei Tingyun, are already prepared, each having signed a life and death contract. Now, they demand that Huo do the same. Pressured by public scrutiny and bound by the code of honor, Huo has no choice. He signs all 3 contracts. Then, he turns to face his first opponent, Yi Xiangxing. Following a hard-fought series of exchanges, Yi Xiangxing is ultimately knocked off the platform. Accepting his defeat with grace, he announces his intent to return to Guangdong with his disciples. Yet Huo Yuanjia, recognizing the value and strength of Southern Fist, urges him to remain in Shanghai and continue spreading its influence. Huo praises his integrity and martial skill, hoping that such traditions would not fade away. Batu, the representative of the wrestling school, enters the ring and issues a direct challenge. Badu, both defeated and humbled, removes the flag of the wrestling team. Huo consoles him, emphasizing that wrestling and boxing are not rivals, they are different paths of the same martial spirit. As tension builds, Lei Dingyun takes the stage, wielding a blade. To respond, Huo Yuanjia calls upon Lu Zhensheng to bring the heavy broadsword once carried by the late Wang Wu. In a critical moment, Lei Dingyun notices the sword in Huo's grip, the very broadsword of Wang Wu. Shocked, he demands to know how Huo came by it. Nongjin Sun steps in, narrating how Huo and Wang Wu became sworn brothers, and how Huo risked everything to rescue and preserve Wang's decapitated body from dishonor. The audience, moved by the tale, erupts in praise for Huo Yuanjia's courage and loyalty. Lei Dingyun, deeply affected by Huo's character, is puzzled by why a man of such integrity would publish the arrogant article he saw in the newspaper. Just then, chief editor Cao panics, fearing his scheme will be exposed. He attempts to flee, but Nongjin Sun intercepts him and publicly exposes the truth. Cao had deliberately altered Huo Yuanjia's article to stir controversy and boost sales to save his failing newspaper. Speechless, Cao cannot defend himself. Enraged by the deceit, Lei Dingyun attempts to kill the editor, but Huo intervenes and pleads for leniency. Touched by Huo's sense of justice, Lei retracts his anger and acknowledges his own error in judging him. Mr. Rong also offers a sincere apology and encourages Huo to speak openly. Before the crowd, Huo Yuanjia outlines his vision for opening a martial arts school in Shanghai. His goal is to train Chinese youth, build national strength, and erase the label of the sick man of East Asia. His stirring words ignite enthusiasm. People begin lining up to register for classes at Jing Wu School. In the aftermath of the arena battles, Jing Wu School gains instant renown throughout Shanghai. Streams of students flock to enroll. Huo Yuanjia personally supervises the training, instructing with discipline and compassion. Without warning, a fierce figure bursts through the gate of Jing Wu, Chen Zhen. He storms inside and confronts Lu Zhensheng, hurling insults and challenging the school's honor. Lu steps up to meet the challenge. Hidden in the crowd is a mysterious old beggar named Sun Wuji. Seizing the moment, he hurls a concealed weapon at Lu Zhensheng. Huo Yuanjia hears the commotion and prepares to intervene. As the fight continues, Dao steps forward to confront Chen Zhen.
怎么回事？时来捣乱。
此人学艺很杂。
Observing the danger, Huo Yuanjia urges Dao to concede. Yet Chen Zhen is not satisfied. He boldly challenges Huo, claiming he will crush him and bring down the entire Jing Wu School. Recognizing the deeper threat, Huo turns his attention to the old beggar, whose martial aura betrays his skill. Huo approaches him with respect, but the beggar shows no interest, his attitude cold and dismissive. A greater confrontation looms. Shifting strategy, Sun Wuji sends his disciple Chen Zhen into the fray. But Huo remains committed to peace, avoiding Chen Zhen's attacks with calculated precision.
哎，还手啊！哇，你连我徒弟都打不死。 Despite the tension, Huo attempts to de-escalate the situation by inviting both master and disciple inside for tea. Sun Wuji, clearly unimpressed, storms off with Chen Zhen under the excuse of indulging in alcohol. Huo, unfamiliar with the two men but aware of their exceptional martial prowess, suspects their challenge may stem from sensationalized media coverage. Soon after, Sun Wuji brings Chen Zhen to Haishang Zhenbao, a local newspaper, demanding that they print a public challenge to Huo Yuanjia. As the news spreads, Mr. Rong and other notable fighters, including Yi Xiangxing, Lei Dingyun, and Badu, rush to Jinggumen to witness the commotion. Editor-in-Chief Cao takes matters further, constructing a fighting arena in front of the sect, drawing a huge crowd. To remove further provocation, Huo instructs Nongjin Sun to post a closure notice at Jingwu's gate, declaring a temporary retreat until the arena is dismantled. Nongjin Sun posts the closure notice while Cao continues his loud provocations, urging Huo Yuanjia to come out and fight. Huo Yuanjia, however, remains unfazed, calmly continuing his martial practice with students. Chen Zhen claims to be a disciple of the Shadowless sect. Curious, the crowd urges him to demonstrate his skills. His fluid movements and sharp technique impress the onlookers. Yi Xiangxing, Batu, and Lei Tingyun are visibly astonished, prompting questions about his master. Sun Wuji steps forward, taking credit for Chen Zhen's training. Still skeptical, Badu challenges Sun Wuji directly.
师傅！
Sun Wuji, feigning drunkenness, declines to fight directly and instead urges his disciple Chen Zhen to take his place. This audacity prompts Sun Wuji to step in himself. But Sun Wuji's mastery overwhelms him, striking until Bado vomits blood and collapses. Yi Xianxing can no longer bear the sight and steps into the ring, challenging Sun Wuji. The elder martial artist ridicules him, scoffing at his youth and lack of experience. Gritting his teeth in anger, Yi Xianxing attacks. Huo Yuanjia, now aware of the escalating violence, rushes to the scene with Nong Jinsun to intervene. On the platform, Sun Wuji sets a challenge. Yi Xianxing must withstand 50 of his moves to claim victory. Huo Yuanjia arrives and urges Sun Wuji to dismantle the ring and leave in peace. Sun Wuji refuses. Lei Tingyun then steps forward and requests a match. Sun Wuji grants him 30 moves, promising that if he can't evaluate Lei's martial arts within those, Huo Yuanjia must accept the challenge himself. Huo Yuanjia bows respectfully, recognizing Sun Wuji as a senior member of the Eagle Claw sect and noting that he suffers from a chronic illness. Realizing he has exhausted much of his internal energy, Sun Wuji excuses himself and quietly departs with Chen Zhen. Later, Huo Yuanjia brought Lu Zhensheng to the wine cellar to visit Sun Wuji. However, Sun Wuji mistakenly believed they had come seeking revenge. Anticipating this, he had instructed Chen Zhen to set a trap in advance, resulting in Lu Zhensheng being ensnared in a large net. Huo Yuanjia pleaded with Sun Wuji to release him. Sun Wuji revealed that his purpose in coming to Shanghai was to avenge his junior, Lu Siying. He had long known that Lu Zhensheng was tailing him and had deliberately lured him to Thu Jiajiao. Huo Yuanjia openly admitted that he had killed Lu Siying and insisted that no one else was involved. He justified his actions by explaining that Lu Siying had committed numerous atrocities and collaborated with foreign powers in acts of cruelty, crimes that made him deserving of death. Sun Wuji, however, accused Huo Yuanjia of violating martial arts protocol by executing a disciple of the Eagle Claw sect without authorization. In response, Huo Yuanjia recounted in detail Lu Siying's crimes, including the abduction of innocent women to please foreign dignitaries. Still, Sun Wuji remained unmoved. He reprimanded Huo Yuanjia for not consulting with the head of the Eagle Claw sect before taking action. Huo Yuanjia then explained that, after the former head of the Eagle Claw sect was killed, the organization was left without leadership. With no formal channel available, he had come to speak directly with the only remaining senior member of the sect, Sun Wuji. Meanwhile, Chen Zhen carefully surveyed the area outside the wine cellar but found no sign of Huo Yuanjia's disciples. He quickly returned to report this to Sun Wuji, who grew even angrier. He interpreted Huo Yuanjia's arrival with only a senior disciple as a sign of disrespect. Without further discussion, Sun Wuji launched an attack. Huo Yuanjia was forced to defend himself. Using fatigue as an excuse, Huo Yuanjia suggested they postpone the fight and meet the next day at a more suitable location. Huo Yuanjia arrived promptly at the appointed place the following day, where Sun Wuji was already waiting. Once again, Huo Yuanjia urged him to come out of seclusion and teach martial arts at Jingwamen. Sun Wuji firmly refused and proceeded to engage him in battle. Thanks for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more of these recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.